Okay, desert course in the summer, alright. So let's see, if I do big air here, that's that god-awful impact, but if I do turbo spin... Interesting, okay. ACEB. Yeah. And then we got this crazy woman that I don't like so much, so yeah, she's got terrible spin. I don't like that. I like characters with good power and spin. So let's see. All right. Turbo spin. What if I do turbo spin and big air? Okay, so that's ACEB with a distance of 262. Whereas if I do... Oh! I just noticed this now too, is that certain clubs and balls will alter the trajectory too. So turbo spin clubs actually increase loft. Fascinating. Welcome, Colorado. Just finally beat the first tournament. Of course, had to play a friggin' bagpipe classic again, which is my most difficult course. So I had to do it over. But yep, took the breakfast ball and did it again. So now I got new accessory combinations to try to optimize here. Let's see. Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, that's, yeah, it kind of almost looks like a greaser. Sort of. Alright. You know, maybe I'm gonna go back to my favorite combination from last time, which was Lyn with Big Air. And that... I mean, you know, for a lack of control, but she maintains a decent enough impact zone and has good spin.
Let's go.
So, yeah. But at least I can say that I gave Yakuza Man a good try, so he is our most powerful option so far. Yes, and another thing I discovered in related to the left-handedness is that sometimes your character will switch hit if they're in a bad enough lie, and that their swing would be obstructed otherwise.
Go to it.
Alright, so yeah, desert course in the summer. What sort of torrential, not torrential, that's totally the wrong word. What sort of arid nightmare would this be? Yeah, I can already tell that that's going to be a pretty good hit. So then we do that. Okay, slightly down. We got some appreciable cross. 67. Okay, I'll just do this. And then just let the wind do the rest here. 50. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing about the high hitters is that the wind will take things, but will take the ball that much more. But in turn, you get softer landing shots, and that is something that at this stage of the game I appreciate quite much. That was something that I was dearly missing in the earlier stages of my playthrough, was just the softer landings. Yeah, he's that's Mel from the previous game, and he's like a pizza man, and I love him, and he says funny things too. So, anyways, yes. Right, putting up. We still have a bunch of side slope. Nope. I'm sadly never got a PS4, so but I always hear people raving about that, so I guess it was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, the problem is that I don't have any PlayStation past the second one, and the fact that no other PlayStation is backwards compatible means that each of those consoles stand on their own, so I just saw no reason to get into those libraries when anymore it's like all of those top games either are just like annual franchises that are obsolete, or they're being remastered for next gen consoles anyway. So, you know, it's like, what's the point of getting those consoles secondhand? But yeah, maybe one day. Okay, so that was not as much wind as I thought there'd be, but alright. That's a lot of break, good lord, okay. Well, if I can make it through bagpipe, I can make it through anything, so let us sink putts. Ah! Shock faces. Okay. It must be the shoes. Indeed. Yeah, especially sports games. I mean, like, why are there slot machines in my basketball game? Is that just a 2K thing, or is that like every game now? I mean, what? You're already paying $60 for the game, so like, why is there more? Why the gambling shit? I don't know, man. I do not know. All right. Oh, that's right. The toss grass up button doesn't work anymore now that I know what the wind is. Duh. Okay. That said, this shot is definitely a little bit. I almost just kind of want to rather do a 4-wood power. That to me feels a lot safer than a 3-wood. So, yeah. Even though the impact zone is still tiny, but... Okay, if I'm making a mistake, I think at least this is the good mistake. Still got Uger, okay. I think being one off is not that bad, usually. Unless you're doing a really sensitive shot. Yeah, you got this guy with the camera, and you've got... It's weird, it's like, even in this era, you still have people that look like cutouts or sprites. Like, okay, what is this woman right here with the A's hat standing on? I mean, surely that's not flat ground there, right? So, what is that? Oh yeah, and then we got this lad, and then we got... Oh yeah, then we got a camera dude. Yeah, okay, yes. Oh, and then of course we have another A's fan, and we got... Hey, you're gonna sunburn real quick because this is frickin' Western course in the summer. Alright, anyways, okay, let's get back to the cup here. Alright. It's always fun to just look at things once in a while. Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of fun sometimes, you know? Stuff and things. Okay, there's not much break here. Probably not even this much. Probably just got to aim for the ace check, which that's a baseball team if I'm not mistaken. But okay, slightly downhill, so we're gonna do something like this. That still went far. That was only what, 8 inches down, and I underhit by 4 feet, and that still went far. Goes to show you that slope is strong in all directions here. Yeah, still a birdie, because this was a par 5 we were talking here. Okay. Alright, let's see. Moderate crosswind. Okay, so that's something to know. Nice straight shots that Lynn hits here. So that's nice. Yeah, Lynn is probably my favorite right now. But once I clear a whole season of tourneys here, then I'll give another set of characters a match here. Alright, yeah, Lynn hits nice and high, so those trees are no problem. Alright, okay. Alright. A lot of side slope here. Okay. Disappointing. Mel's so funny. He says the weirdest shit. Alright. Alright. Gotta try to convert more things of sorts. I don't think it would be a good idea to take this as a shortcut because waste area / bare ground lies are never a good lie. That said though, I just noticed this now, like this minecart here. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Alright, that's a big shot today. A hot shot today. Quite a bit uphill, so I'm not sure if the 8's gonna quite cut it. And in spite of the fact that apparently I have an E in control stat, my shots are not deviating much. I think maybe that only is like a problem if you miss your impact zone, which probably makes impact a more important stat than control to try to monitor. Man, competition is strong right now.
My hair, the wind.
Big cross breeze, okay. Big cross breeze. Okay, good. And yeah, despite this tree here, Lynn hits high enough to where this isn't too much of a problem. Usually. So... yeah, just barely got over, and that was a 90% wedge. Okay. Good stuff today. That's what wedges are meant to do, you know? Hit high. Hit over stuff. Pretty decent slope sides. Clean. Alright, great orient. Okay. It's par 3. Way up, okay. Barely any headwind. Let's see. Okay, so I can afford to carry like 167, so honestly, maybe the 4-iron might be able to cut it. Green page! Yep, that's the beauty of being able to hit high. Alright. Yeah, I don't mind high hitters. You know, when I'm like, you know, playing the game more or less casually. Although, high hitters get to be more of a hindrance once you start speedrunning, of course. But sometimes even then, just because you're able to, like, skip all the animations, then it's almost a non-issue, really, and it's just a matter of... then it becomes how well you play, of course. That's always going to be a factor. Okay, so that's not going to be a big consequence. Obligatory shortcut on a desert course with a par 5 on it. Obligatory shortcut is obligatory. This goes down, but then, you know, you're going quite a ways back up here toward the green, so... yeah, we'll use a power shot here. Why not? Okay. Missed weight spots, so this probably... the wind kind of saved me. Alright. Alright, yes, we gotta do this for Big Bird. Okay, wow, that's... okay, this does break significantly at the end, so I'm probably gonna have to aim at Big Bird here. And then a little uphill, so... 70, okay, so 35, so... maybe if I go like 49 or 50... Oh, okay, so yeah, it's so the break wasn't really obvious until the end, so that was, yeah, that was definitely a lot of that was just overhitting. Okay. Oh boy. You see a lot of break here, so I must take care. Okay, good birdie. Good birdie. Part of it is that this I feel is a much easier course than Bagpipe, so yeah, this is the third course in the game. Bagpipe is the fourth. Alright, Cactus. Okay, so although all things considered, this lie itself is not bad, but Cactus is a problem, so maybe what I do is I do some type of draw thing, and then I will probably have to give myself a decent length putt to recover. Nope. I don't know what he just said. Not really. I mean, maybe the closest thing to extreme sports is maybe like Tony Hawk. I used to like those games. Which reminds me, I gotta maybe see if the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 HD pack is on sale. If it is, maybe I'll consider I'll consider picking that up just for nostalgia's sake. But not if it's over like $30 or something. Cause I already have those games for N64. I kind of have my doubts that this ball will get there unless I get like 100% power or something. Yeah, because I can't go above the 4. And I don't know if I really want to. Okay, maybe I will use a power here just to try to salvage the situation.
Cover your important parts. Shucks.
Oh yeah, that slope was slanty, so that's why that ball faded away so far that way. Yikes, okay. Christ almighty. Bad to worse, but thankfully I was off to a strong start here.
Cover your important parts.
Again?
In the junkyard.
Again? Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna aim this way out further and add a fade just to ensure that I got room to get through this.
Cover your important parts.
Don't say that, you pizza man. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, this hole's already bad enough. Let's just strangle on.
That was beautiful.
Christ almighty, that was horrendous. Okay. Alright, recovery time. -4, good lord. Alright, so yeah, competition's getting a little tighter. Although, actually, as I just remembered, as far as extreme sports go, that triggers a little bit of nostalgic memories. Cause my childhood friends, they bought into the PlayStation line when they were kids, whereas I stuck with Nintendo because I had a Nintendo and Super Nintendo in the house when I was young. And so basically it was just logically was that progression of things, but they had PlayStation. So and a couple of the games that they've had were 1 Extreme and 2 Extreme. And as the name implies, those were basically like arcade styled extreme sport games where you could like either like ride bikes or like do like street luging or other sorts of things, you know, in various places like in the city or in the desert or whatnot. And there'd be challenges like where you would go through rains or something, and I thought that was fun. And I have those games. I just and I've tried playing them, but I don't know, just I feel like I feel like PlayStation controls on most games are just awkward to me. Like, especially trying to like map out actions between, because between the dual shoulder buttons, which is now commonplace, and thanks to the Wii U and Switch controllers, now I kind of get like split shoulder buttons, but that's been standard on PlayStation for however long. And then you've got like your shape buttons that didn't make sense to me and still don't make sense to me, like why X has to be confirm and circle has to be cancel. I have no goddamn idea. That's one thing the Japanese got right, so and I can conceivably understand why the Japanese had gotten so pissed when Sony decided to revert those controls for the PlayStation 5 or whatnot. It's because they had their standard and it made so much more sense. It makes so much more sense. But Sony be Sony, and they're betraying their Japanese roots. I don't know, whatever. So they chase the money, I suppose, which unfortunately is probably why we're never going to see another Hot Shots game on a console again. So, oh great, this tree's in the... Yeah, this is a no bueno situation here, so I think I kind of have to yeah, there's almost no... Yeah, there's really probably no dodging this tree. I don't want to try to do any math to figure out how much air this tree has, because I already got screwed over once that way on the Scottish course. So we'll just do a nice draw over here and find another hole to recuperate. And plus, I like my chances at approaches. Yeah, 43 yards. Okay, so we got something like that. We got some slope action. We got... And then we just let it do.
Was beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, definitely approaches in this game play a lot more like they do in Mario Golf N64 and in previous Hot Shot games than they do in any later golf game.
My hair.
Big par 4, but way downhill, so only 4 power shots, and I really want to save those for the par 5s. So yeah, I was gonna say that ought to be fine. Big tailwind though, tailwind and elevated, so that's always a precarious combination, but alright, I just gotta trust the tailwind to do its job since the ball goes up in the air so much. And trust was had. There was trust today.
It's okay.
A tiny hint of side slope. Good birdie. Okay. Mine's treading. Calm down, my dude. Calm the hell down. I'm barely halfway through this game. Calm down. Alright, I do not foresee too many issues with this. Sloped it a little something there, that's good. That beautiful sound of rushing water. Gotta get that backdrop because water is lovely, especially in a desert environment. Lovely backgrounds. You got the mountains, you got all the steps, you got meep meep, and then you got stuff and things. Stuffing. Oh, great. I'm hungry again. All right. Oh, this is a par 5. Okay, so... Yeah, I could have played a big ball, but... I could definitely play a big ball now, so... Let's see. How much can I carry? World Invitational. Was that on, like... Was that on Vita, or was that PSP? I don't know. No one remembers the handhelds anyway, so, you know. All right. Oh, that's right. There was like that whole like cross compatibility, which was a great feature. I mean, I don't know. I think Sony definitely did Vita dirty. Remember when everyone said that Vita was gonna be that PSP was gonna like clobber was gonna dominate over the DS? And remember when everyone said Vita was gonna dominate over the 3DS? Oof. Lamau. I mean, I guess they probably wouldn't have dominated to the extent that they had Nintendo not tried to spur sales by lowering the price as quickly as they did. So that's definitely a big part of that. Alright, we're gonna actually try something unique here. Since I am on Fringe, nothing is stopping me from trying to putt here, but this is definitely going to be a screamer here, so I am no joke aiming out all the way out here, and this still won't be enough, but I cannot convince myself to aim any further away, because that's just kind of ridiculous. But anyway. I was gonna say, if I actually made that, that would have been the tits. But yeah, that's close enough. Okay. I will always take a birdie. Strong winds, okay. Good stuff. I don't want to get too obfuscated by rocks, so... Okay, record performance, stuff and stuff, downhill and stuff. Okay, so we're definitely down clubs right here and now. $20, $30. Damn, that's still bit. Okay, must be going uphill. Cause yeah, that typically doesn't bite like that. Ooh, we got one of our signature thinkers. Yes, excellent. Yeah, we got a couple of them actually. Like mirrored, they're literally almost like mirrored clones. Yeah, actually, same thing with the red shirted guys. Wait, hold on. Do we also got like? So we also got like Jessie from Toy Story behind the midriff girl. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's see. So much side slope. So much. No. Quite to the contrary, I think there was definitely enough sauce on the chicken. I just didn't bake it, like, I just didn't shift it around evenly. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so we got moderate amounts of cross. We're going quite a bit down, so I think I can afford to do like a 5 or something. Yeah, 5, so this is definitely going to blow over closer to the flag. Yeah, crosswind's no joke. Okay. Okay. A lot of side slope. Good God. Okay.
Shucks, just awful.
So close.
Shucks. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Where's the leaderboard at this point? I think I should still be close to the top here. If not at the top. Yeah, leaderboard is starting to fall away a little bit, so probably -2 or -3 will ultimately be the score. Alright, risky par 4. How bad is that? Okay, not as bad as I feared, honestly. Alright. Yeah, just because I'm still fairly close, but we do have some volatile rough, but if I hit my marks well enough, then maybe it won't be as much of a problem. I'm just gonna do something like... I'm just gonna assume I get closer to the upper range. Even though I totally didn't, so this is gonna be a hell of a putt.
On the front lawn. Birds are chirping.
Alright, so we got some right, and then at the end we got some left. So... as long as I don't, like, overkill this, then... yeah, as long as I don't, like, destroy this ball, then there will still be the sufficient impetus for the ball to slope back leftward. Maybe I'll go a little bit further over here just in case. Thanks everyone. Yeah, so this is the fourth broadcast I've got of this now. Clawing my way through slowly but surely. Because, yeah, I think I'm at either the semi-pro or the pro level, and it's getting quite... see this serpentine action.
Midas.
I was right on line, just... yikes, okay. Alright. Alright, -5, okay. Alright, big par 5, okay, so here's the chance to just seal the deal for sure. Alright. Not too much of a headwind, so I should be able to safely approach this area. Things are good. Yep, things are going good. 4250. Yep, that's fine. This is fine. Okay, 235. No. I mean, yes and no. I already... no, I've played through and I've enjoyed the additions from Super Rush version 4, which came out a few days ago. And that added a decent deal of content. You have Wiggler, you have Shy Guy, you have this new target golf mode, you've got the new one-on-one putt that has, like, I guess 5 courses, though technically only, you know, two of the courses, but, like, there's amateur and pro playthroughs, and then there's, like, some, like, crazy gimmicky challenge mode for the Shelltop Sanctuary. That was a lot of fun. And then there's new medals. There's, like, achievement medals for going through adventure mode, getting all the superstar clubs, beating the target mode, beating the one-on-one putt, and having all and getting all birdies. That's the 5th one, and that's the one I needed to grind a little bit for. Okay, this doesn't appear to be terribly bad. That doggone hunt. I don't know if that's what he said, but... okay, alright, so 40... that's the... okay, so that's a nasty range. A very nasty range. That... kind of reminds me of that, like, that line from that, Jerry was a race car driver. You know, the part before the squeaky solo? And the guy snickers. Dog will hunt, and then goes the I don't know. Whatever. You have to, like, know premise. I mean, otherwise you just won't get it. But whatever. Or probably you might remember, like, the little bits of the song that were in the soundtrack for the first Tony Hawk. That's probably that might be where you remember it, or maybe you remember it because it was one of the songs included in Rock Band 3. Otherwise, you probably would have never heard of Jerry Was a Race Car Driver. Anyways, let's see. So, how hard do I want to hit this? I think I want to go for like 24, so that if I get around 75%, then that'll work out perfectly. If I overhit, it won't be horrible, and if I underhit, then it'll be kind of horrible, but maybe not horribly horrible. And that turned out just as I had prognosticated. Okay, so -6 overall. Hopefully that's good enough. Oh yeah, definitely good enough. All right, excellent. This is only the second course I've completed for the night, the second tournament I've completed for the night, so really got to try to speed things up. Because I failed the first time on Scotch Classic.
Go to the clubhouse.
Excellent. I have like probably 20 pinch hit coupons now. Okay. Maybe now I'll finally have something to spend my points on. Yeah, I'm just gonna blast through the item slots because I don't think I'll ever win again aside from that first time. Alright, but yeah, let's just check. Yep, nope, still nothing. Oh, what's this? Oh, tournament goodies, okay. New winning animation. You know what? What the hell, why not?
Thank you. May I help you?
It's already getting a little bit challenging, but maybe part of it's just because I'm playing myself, because I'm losing control and impact to the point where if my timing is not perfect, then I'm just not keeping up, so